Hello, and welcome to this GibbsCAM Tech Tip. In this video, I will be going over virtual points and how we can utilize them to make our workflow smoother. Virtual points allow us to avoid extra steps that were needed in the past to grab precise feature locations. Eliminating the need to generate unnecessary geometry is helpful because it of course saves time and effort. And with that, let's jump in. Now in the past, if I wanted to find the center point of this hole, I would extract the geometry and then utilize the geometry palette to place a center point in the middle of this circle. Now with that circle or that point available, I could then go up to the dimension palette and choose to measure the feature location. But maybe I don't want to leave this point here. And when I go to delete it, the dimension goes with it. But with the addition of virtual points, all of those extra steps are eliminated, and we can leave dimensions in place without leaving excess geometry. When I go up to the View drop-down menu and down closer to the bottom to look for virtual points, I'll turn those on, and you can see with the dimension palette open and any one of these tools selected, as I hover over these pieces of geometry, the virtual points appear. That's what these little gray points are that just kind of appear and disappear based off of how close your cursor is to them. And you can see I can grab that center point and get the same dimension, but of course, as you can see, no excess geometry and the dimension stays in place. But we get more options as well without having to manipulate that point. We get the center point of this circle. We also get 4 quadrant locations on this circle. If we look at the square cutout, we get corner radii center lines, corner radii center points. We even get center lines on the flats. The stock cube also has virtual points that appear with it as well. Now there are many options for measuring, but that's not all that they're good for. If you're familiar with utilizing the Alt key and clicking on a feature to grab values for any of the tools under Modify or even process parameters such as depth values, and you can see that when I hold down my Alt key, these virtual points once again appear. And furthermore, virtual points really eliminate the need to extract geometry from a solid model in the first place. And if I go to a new work group where we've got no geometry here, you can see I'll hold down my Alt key and nothing appears except for the cube coordinates or the stock cube. But as soon as I go up to the transparent toolbar and turn on edge selection, once I come back here and hold down the Alt key and hover over the edges, those virtual points all appear. Again, eliminating the need for any geometry extraction in the first place. Now, as you saw me do earlier, it's very easy to turn these on and off. We just go to the View menu and click the virtual points option, and now holding down the Alt key, we get no virtual points. And also keep in mind, you can add virtual points up here to your toolbar by choosing Customize Toolbars and Menus, just making that tool a little easier to access. Utilizing virtual points can help you out by making programming just a little bit easier. Saving time and effort is always a great benefit, and these virtual points do just that. Also, having the control to turn them on or off whenever you please is a plus. I hope you found this tech tip helpful. And if you have any questions regarding virtual points or any other aspect of GibbsCAM for that matter, please reach out to your local GibbsCAM reseller.